Hey guys, crypto episode 55. So good week this week. Not getting too excited yet, but wondering sort of if we bottomed and the sort of bull market has reconvened after a few month pause. So I'm up 17,000 this week, or up 16,000, and I've added £750 to a new token, which I will come back to. So the news pretty much has to be the B word conference. Jack Dorsey, Elon Musk, and Cathie Wood sort of had a sort of round table discussion amongst other sort of events there, but this seems to be the main headline. A few things sort of going on. Cathie Wood didn't seem to say anything sort of particularly newsworthy. Jack Dorsey potentially accepting crypto on Twitter after being sort of pushed by Elon Musk. Didn't sort of detail too much more of his plans with Square. But yeah, sort of fairly positive. And Elon Musk sort of obviously making the news, as everyone would expect. He sort of quite a few things there. He said he thinks the mining has gone 50% renewable. He wants to do some more due diligence into it, whether it sort of definitely has and is trending upwards. And if he confirms that, then Tesla would start accepting Bitcoin again. And I think people are speculating whether they would accept other currencies like Ethereum. He also said SpaceX holds Bitcoin on the balance sheet as well as just Tesla. So they don't disclose much of SpaceX with it being private, but he says they hold that. And I think he said Ethereum as well. So yeah, quite a few good things in there. Elon also said he holds Bitcoin and Ethereum himself. He actually said he holds more of those two than Dogecoin, which would potentially sort of put to bed the rumours that he's one of the sort of big Dogecoin whales, unless he's got a huge Bitcoin and Ethereum fortune. But yeah, some interesting stuff out of there. And a little potentially sort of marker for future volatility. Stone Ridge Asset Management. They're the investment manager behind the NYDIG, as everyone calls them, New York Digital Investment Group. So they're doing a lot of the sort of institutional plumbing for big guys wanting to get into Bitcoin. And they've filed with the SEC to add Bitcoin to their open-ended mutual fund. So a lot of this is sort of using derivatives and futures and that sort of thing. They're going sort of 125% net assets of the fund. So none of this is sort of buying physical Bitcoin itself. I think this is just going to add more to the sort of volatility you get, the sort of futures options expiring at the end of the month type activity on the CME exchange. So yeah, it's just more sort of institutional volatility basically, not just Joe Public buying and selling on the main exchanges. This is more of your sort of high frequency trading, Wall Street type stuff. So interesting to see what's going to happen with that. So the portfolio this week seems to be mostly the bigger coins are up. Bitcoin sort of 9.5%, doing pretty well. Ethereum 10.9%, pretty good as well. Oh, just dropped under 200 grand. Cardano 3% up, not doing too bad. Hasn't dropped as much as the rest, so not surprising. Litecoin 5%, XLM 12%, so that's pretty good. XRP not done quite as well, 6.5%. OMG has been pretty flat actually. Just checking on the monthly, yes, up and down, but not too bad. Tron 1%, pretty much same as OMG. Everything sort of took a fair drop during the week. EOS 0.2%, basically flat. Just to quickly show you the weekly graph. So yeah, it did drop a hell of a lot during the week, down to 165 from being sort of last week at about 183, I think I was. And then sort of a very good end to the week. Yes, so basic attention tokens flat. Dash had a pretty good week, a little bit of a strange spike on Monday, but has ended nearly 19% up. Power Ledger is pretty flat, 2%. Cocos had a nice 22% move. As always, that'll drop down to 0 because the block folio is a bit bugged. And then Internet Computer. So this is sort of a very ambitious project. I bought £750 worth on Monday at sort of £22. So it's now at £32, done quite well, 31.5% on the week. They're basically sort of cautiously wanting to replace the entire internet. Seems possibly a bit too ambitious, but yeah, they've sort of been knocked down a hell of a lot. This seemed to be a sort of venture capital. If I sort of show you that, it was a sort of venture capital invested coin way back when they were sort of developing it. People were sort of buying a hell of a lot worth at sort of 3 pence, like 50 pence. And then, the sort of ICO happened, or the launch happened, and it went up to sort of £500 or sort of $580. And, I think the sort of public were locked out of selling, and a lot of these sort of big players who bought in at like 5 pence all sold out and sort of dumped on the little guys. So it's a bit of a shame. Seems a little bit sort of shady, a little bit scammy. Everyone's sort of calling it a scam, but it's sort of harsh Wall Street stuff. I wouldn't say that's necessarily a scam. A scam would be if, there's no product. But it sort of seems to have potentially, it's come, this sort of launch and the whole issues have come at the same time as a major drop in all the rest of the currencies. So it was sort of doubly hit. But they've got a hell of a team, sort of poaching developers from rival blockchains. I know the Charles Hoskinson from Cardano sort of come out and said he's not very happy with them because they've poached developers from Cardano. But yeah, they've got sort of 180 major developers, sort of PhD computer science guys, graduates, and seems a reasonable project. So thought I'd go with that. Just some of the sort of smaller altcoins not doing a great deal. Band protocol, so they're all underperforming Bitcoin really, other than Cocos. So I thought I can't really deposit on Binance at the moment, so that was what triggered me to sort of not buy the dip on these, because I could only buy the ones on Coinbase. So I thought I'd go for something new. So go for Internet Computer. And it's certainly done well at the moment. So that's the portfolio for the week. Dropped down £1,500 since I started the video. Is that? Oh no, it's just Cocos. So leave your thoughts in comments below. Like and subscribe, and hope we've bottomed and are on our way to new highs in sort of a few months, maybe towards the end of the year. So yeah, see you soon.